I am EmKay Archlink. I am the founder of Archlink LLC, author of Unseen Powers, and a self-proclaimed advocate for those with autism spectrum disorder. I was professionally diagnosed with level 2 autism spectrum disorder in September of 2022, and I've been working to educate myself on the topic ever since. I'm here to help destigmatize neurodivergencies, starting with autism. That being said, welcome to RAW-tism, a podcast about my autistic experience and opinions on the world. On this podcast, I will be raw and unfiltered. Whether you listen to enjoy, hate listen, or just leave it playing on mute to support me, I appreciate the effort you put into my little program. Thank you! You are always welcome to disagree with me, as long as you do so respectfully and with no name-calling. I love you all! This episode of RAW-tism is about going through the motions and not taking the time to just live. Weddings are not the happily ever after that the stories told us our whole childhood. There is still anxiety, stress, and depression. I just hit my first depression spiral since I got married to my amazing husband, and it hit me like a piano. I was so confused about why I was so upset. I mean, I'm married, right? It's been 2 months. I should still be in the honeymoon phase. Yes, there I was, crying over everything and nothing, begging my new husband not to hate me. Of course he doesn't hate me. He's very clear that he loves me. But I am still insecure because of my brain chemistry. I used to cope by thinking, once this happens, everything will be okay. Unfortunately, no event in this world can make everything around you perfectly okay. There will always be stress, strife, misunderstandings, intrusive thoughts, and loneliness. It's just how the world is, and how we are wired as humans. Don't spend your whole life looking ahead to when you think life will be easier. Live in the here and now. Happiness is what you make of it. Be present in your life and find the little joys that present themselves every day.
Tomorrow, I love you. Tomorrow, you're always a day away.
If you're like me and function better when you have a goal to work toward, this is different. Giving yourself ways to feel productive as time passes is a good coping mechanism. As long as these activities aren't detrimental to yourself or others. The difference is what you are doing and how you're doing it. If you're going through the motions, putting in just enough effort to get through the day, chances are they are going to stay in the life you are in. Nothing's going to change unless you change it. Every good parent wants what's best for their child. As a certified childcare provider, I've seen so many different toys that parents buy their kids. From fidget spinners to teddy bears, children use play to stimulate their brains. The best way to do that for them is to use Love Every play kits. These kits contain Montessori-style learning materials to help children play in a way that helps them prepare for their academic future. Visit their website through the link in the description or my bio to learn more about their stage-based play and guidance designed by experts to support your child's development. Love Every. Discover what your child is capable of. There are, as always, mitigating circumstances. For example, a minor trying to keep themselves together until they can move out of an abusive situation. In those instances, I'm rooting so hard for you. Let yourself get by on little amounts of effort if that's what you need to survive. Save your big moves for when you're free. My advice is not for everyone. It's what's working for me in my current life standpoint. I am not trying to put anyone down. Everyone's feelings are valid. I'm just sharing the wisdom that I've gathered in my strenuous 25 years of existence. I don't know everything. Not even 90-year-olds know everything. But I've learned a lot just from living my life. Everyone has heard the phrase, a picture is worth 1,000 words. And it couldn't be more accurate. Every picture taken in your lifetime has the potential to last thousands of years. We used to make picture collages using frames that hold multiple pictures. Nowadays, most pictures are stored digitally. Want your pictures to have the same effect as a beautiful photo montage full of precious memories? Try PhotoGrid. PhotoGrid gives your pictures the same fancy presentation as the wooden frames that are used to line the walls of your childhood home. It gives you the ability to put photos together in a decorative way to make sharing them with others that much sweeter. PhotoGrid prides itself on being the best collage app to create stunning images for social media like Instagram, TikTok posts and stories, Facebook posts, banners, and covers, YouTube thumbnails, and Pinterest collections. You can create memory collages, excellent social media content, or stunning images for your new business. Go to the link in my bio to check out the app for yourself. PhotoGrid. Video collage maker. I'll make more episodes in the future about enjoying life regardless of circumstances, because it's a big lesson that I've learned since the worst summer of my life, which actually became the best thing to ever happen to me. Story for later. Right now, I just wanted to get the main idea across, that every moment can be a happy one if you let it. I know it sounds crazy if that's not your experience, but trust me on this. It's not naivety. It's about experience and not giving any. If you don't take anything else away from this episode, remember that you are wanted. You are loved. Please stay in this world. I couldn't imagine a world without you in it. As always, I am not here to shame anyone. I'm not even here to tell you what or how to think. I'm here to share the autistic experience with you from someone who is studying for their graduate certification in autism spectrum disorder, someone who for the first 22 years of their life was under the impression that they were allistic, and as someone who since September 30th, 2022 has finally found their place in the world. I am autistic. I'm a part of the autistic community, and I am proud of it. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Regardless of your thoughts and feelings toward me, I have love for every one of you. You are wanted by many, you are loved by many, and so many want you to stay in this world. I am one of these manys, and always will be. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Regardless of your thoughts and feelings toward me, I have a love for every one of you. You are wanted by many, you are loved by many, and so many want you to stay in this world. I am one of these manys, and always will be. If you'd like to support this podcast, the description includes links with referral codes to all my favorite products. The transcript for this episode can be found on my website, archlinkllc.com, and also on my Patreon, which is linked below. Would you like to see more of me? In that case, visit EmKayArchlink.com for links to my other content. A new episode of RAW-tism comes out every Monday wherever you get your podcasts. Next week's episode of RAW-tism is posted on Patreon every Tuesday ad-free. Karaoke videos are posted on Patreon every Thursday. Lastly, my book Unseen Powers is available in hardback, paperback, or digitally through Amazon. Remember to drink water, eat some, and have your best life. Bye!